G'day, my name is Sean and this is my weekly update where I share my quilting adventures, come see what I've been working on, what I completed and all the other fun and exciting news. Let's go ahead and get started with our works in progress. The first thing I want to show you is some progress on the 100 Acre Woods by East Quilting Co. We are starting to assemble the quilt top together now that all blocks are done, and I've had a lot of fun. We've been working mostly on the top half of the quilt, and then we also made these honey pots here on the side as well. So last week you got to see the clouds and the characters separate. They are now together. So you see the clouds and the honeybees along with Owl sitting on the tree there as well. This is going to look really good next week when you come back and see it hopefully all together, at least the top half. And then the other one we showed here was the clouds also with Tigger. So that's all together. And then over the last couple of days I've also been working on the honey pots. I'll get the names right there in a minute with the honeybees on top. Moving on. I've also been doing a little bit of work on Toasty the Dragon, which is a FPP kit by Legit Kits. I've been working on the same section for a little while because there's a lot of pieces in it. This is the one that I worked on last night. Turned around. I love these beautiful colors. I think the purples and the reds are going to look really nice together in that little section there as well. And then finally, we've started the second star to the right, the Peter Pan inspired sew along by East Quilting Co. We are doing this pattern here. We're doing it in the Dawn variety, which is the multicolored one there as well. And we've gotten most of Peter Pan's head done. So this is what he looks like so far. I love the spiky hair. Looks really fun. So there we go. So that's what we have going on. Hopefully we'll get more progress done on that one next week as well. So now let's move on to our week in review. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's so good to have you. I'd love it if you say hi in the comments so we know we have a new friend. But this is a series of clips I take during the week, some of me sewing, and then any adventures we get up to. So I hope you enjoy. Last week I asked everybody if they use their scraps, and it looks like most of you do. A lot of you tend to sort it by color, or you cut them up into certain sizes and that sort of thing there. So thank you so much for taking the time to reply. I always love reading and replying to your comments as quickly as I can. This week I thought it'd be fun to ask, what is your go-to background color that you like to use in your quilts? For me, it's definitely a darker gray or black. It tends to be my go-to. I love how it makes the colors pop. But more recently, in some of the projects I've been doing, I've been using blues and greens and that sort of thing there as well. What about you? What is your favorite background color that you use? Or do you just use kits and use what the providers give to you? Let me know in the comments. So what are my goals for this week? Well, I'd like to get this one done, the 100 Acre Woods. I'd also like to finish Peter Pan block if I can this week around. And also hopefully cut out the fabric for the dog park as well, because we've only got 2 dogs left to do, the German Shepherd and the Beagle, so we're getting very close to finishing those. What are your goals for this week? Let me know in the comments. So now it is time for news and events, and I've had quite a bit going on this week at The Guy Who Sews. The first thing was the unboxing video that showed you all the beautiful fabrics and all the other goodies inside this kit, which is the second star to the right. That was a lot of fun. I've also been doing some shorts this week because I decided to join my friend Tasha over at Tasha Quilts in the Sew Every Day in April challenge. This is where you spend at least 15 minutes in your room every day, whether it's sewing or cutting or cleaning up. Who wants to do that? Well, you have to once in a while. And that sort of thing there as well. So that's been a lot of fun. I've loved interacting with people through the comments there as well. Yesterday morning, I had my friend Lynn from Emerald Fall Quilts join me. It was a lot of fun. She was a wonderful guest. It was so much fun having her join me. If you missed that, go check it out. That way you can all have a new friend there with Miss Lynn as well. This coming week, I'm going to continue the shorts for the Sew Every Day in April, and maybe we'll throw out some extra stuff there as well for you. So now it is time to show you some Happy Mail. This is something I saw on an advertisement about a week and a half ago, and I thought it'd be a lot of fun to try. It is called the Scrappy Triangles, and they're FPP blocks, and they have some simple ones, and then they also go up to some complex ones here. So I might cry when I get to this part here, because those things are tiny. These blocks are 3 inches, although they do sell it in, I think, 4, 6 inches as well, so if you want a little bigger you can. I've actually made 5 of these already, so I'll show you these real quick. We've got this one here, this here, and these use really small pieces of fabric as well, so if you want to get rid of some of your smaller pieces of fabric, it's a great way to go. And that was like one of the first ones, and then this is the first one that you use, so you kind of just like ease your way into it and then go more complex as you go down the wrap. So that's what I've got going on. I plan on doing more of those in the next week or so, a week or two, and just having some fun with this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Have you tried something like this yourself? And finally, we have a completed couple blocks to show you, and this is clues 3 of the Field of Dreamers puzzle miniature quilt by Cotton Cuts. I'm doing the Dear Diary, which is the typography by Hilary Holt for Riley Blake Designs, and we've done 2 different blocks this time around, and I'm still loving these beautiful colors. This is a block 3A with different colors. I think it uses everything besides the blue. And then this is block 3B with a lot of white here as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this quilt comes together. The one I showed you last week is almost done. We've got to show that one off in about 3 weeks there as well. So lots of puzzle mystery quilt goodness going on there. Well, that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, I'd love it if you hit that like button on the way out. Tell a friend, and I always love hearing comments from my viewers. If you missed any of my shorts or my previous episodes, go check them back out. And I hope you all have a great day. Happy sewing, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.